Hello everyone, it's your boy Starwolf Keyblade, or SK for short. Today, this video is kind of more emotional and self-hurtful at points in time, but at least in this video, guys, I need your help, please. When I first started this channel, I wasn't right up here. I had just been through something. YouTube was a late event. I don't know. It was just something. But guys, this time around, I really need your help. But before this video begins, I just wanted to say, guys, thank you for sticking with me for the past 3 years. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. If you guys can help me, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with all your colleagues and families and families. And guys, please, I need you to help me. Are you ready? So here it goes. So. So guys, this is a lot, but I know some things are better left unsaid, and this is probably one of those things, but at this point, I have no choice. I know this should only be business, but this is all I can really do at this point in time. So, what happened is that the other day, I got into a conflict with both my parents, and I'm pretty sure any teenager would. This video was kind of scripted, like semi-scripted, but anyway. When this conflict happened, normally conflicts would break out being that I'm a teenager and they're my parents, but our conflicts aren't normal. There's cursing and death threats going around in our family fights. I don't know what to do or how I can fix it. But this wasn't the case when I was much younger, guys. When I was much younger, whenever I really did anything bad, I mean, nobody ever explained it to me or talked to me, said I couldn't do that. Nobody ever gave me that leeway, not even my mom. Instead, she would always beat me, and that was really it. She never explained to me, talked to me, say, there's a reason why you can't do this. She never did. I was always somebody who was emotionally angry and emotionally unstable. She never fixed that. She never made an effort to fix those emotional problems. Rather, she just made it worse. So, after a while, my parents eventually started having real problems in their relationship. These are things I shouldn't have put on my mind, but my father dragged me in to all of that conflict. It got to a point where both me and him extremely hated my mom. A separate video called 70 Days Over 7 or Summer Days will come out later on, which was a separate video, or I might do a live stream on it when I'm doing a face live stream. It's all good. But after a while, so 10 years later, like my dad idiotically dragged me in, by the way. I didn't. I was young. Like I was like a young child who he exposed to things he shouldn't have. Like that. You shouldn't drag me into your relationship problem. You shouldn't have exposed me to that. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. What happened after a while? So 10 years later, right? 10 years later, right? When I'm on my way to middle school, right? When I'm on my way to middle school, right? When I'm on my way to middle school, right, guys? Sorry, I just had to quickly check on him. When I was on my way to middle school, that's when the first mental illness I had was cured. No, in fact, in elementary school, like my last year of elementary school, that mental illness was gone. Like I had ADHD. I had it, but it was cured. But during the time I severely hated my mom, in fact, my dad said a bunch of things, and I even addressed it with my mom and asked her, okay, are these true? My dad said this. You know what I mean? But my mom never made the effort to prove my dad wrong. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She actually supported what he said without knowing it. So instead of talking to me, like changing up the way she approaches me, talk to me, you know, uh, you know what I mean? Would talk to me. Don't, you know what I mean? Talk to me. Explain to me that, oh, okay, this is wrong. You shouldn't worry about this. You're young. I'll tell you when you're this, 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 this. These are things my mom could have done. But for those 10 years, no, for the first 13 years, for the first 12 years, she did, for the first 13 years, she did not do that. She actually supported it by continuing to beat me, by continuing to act way more negative towards me. She didn't do anything. She always got angry at me. It's like anytime I did a good thing, it was always looked at in a negative way by her. So when I graduated elementary school, right? My mom, in fact, even after I graduated, I asked my mom, hey, I asked both my parents, hey, mom, dad, do you think we could get something to eat? And my mom just seemed annoyed. She wasn't even happy that, okay, I graduated. She wasn't, focusing on that. You know what I mean? Let's celebrate. She wasn't focusing on that. She just looked at it as an annoying thing. I don't know what to do. I've tried my best to change the way I approach my mom many times, and I've tried my best to be, in a way, self-passive when it comes to my mom. However, an event over in 2016 really did a lot. Again, 77 days over 7, or summer days, I don't know. I'll name the title of the video whenever I feel like it. Anyway, even during my time in middle school, anything positive was looked at as a negative thing. And if something negative did happen, she never really bothered to talk to me. She just continued to fight with me. And albeit at the time I didn't know, my dad exposed me to a ton of things, or told me to do things that at the time I didn't know were not right. Anyway, it just got to a point where the situation was so bad where it's like I had 13 years later, something bad happened and I had to move with my mom. I'm not gonna spoil 77 days of or 7 or summer days because that's a separate thing. But what happened afterwards is that when I moved with my mom, because we split apart, what happened is I gained a new mental illness because after the first 10 years, the one I was born with was gone, but I gained a new one called autism, and they said I'm on the spectrum. I figured my mom would have changed. She wouldn't be ignoring. She would listen. She would hear me out. You know what I mean? I respect my. I try my best to respect my mom in the best way I can. But she hasn't changed. She still looks at everything I do as as negative, and can only really ever, and doesn't really give me a lot of leeway whenever a decision is made. I understand. I'm a teenager, but but it's starting to push me to my limit because each time even when I'm asking my mom permission to do something, or when I say something, you know what I mean? It's always looked at in a negative way. I understand that being that she's my mom, she has a ton to do, but still, why are you taking out all of this negativity on me? I have no clue. And as for my relationship with my dad, it was never really the same. I could no longer look at my father with this happy smile, this happy face, and like as if nothing's wrong, without a care in the world. I could no longer feel happiness. I could no longer feel that, and I no longer blindly followed his idiocy. By the time he realized everything, it was way too late. Or tried to find any solution. It was way too late. The damage had been done. But I can't say any more. That's spoilers. Anyway, guys, I need your help because there are only two ways I can really deal with this, and my options are very limited. One, do this, try and get the message across, try and have everybody spread the message, so that way what was it? So that way I can receive some help. You know, like try and get the message across, or try and get some positive comments or responses, or even if some of them are negative, I can take criticism. I can take it. I can take it. Or let my limit build until I do something illegal that could get me locked up. And I don't want to. And I don't want to go for the. And I don't want to go for the latter. Please, guys, I need your help. Please help me. If there's any way you guys can help me, that's all I need. I have a PayPal, guys, and if you guys can donate, if you guys can donate, if you guys can share this video, do whatever you can to help me. This will make me. It'll be good because PayPal, that money will be used to help me out in the near future, as next year I'll be in my senior year, and by then I want to think about moving and stuff like that. You know what I mean, guys? So, at least to dorms and stuff like that. So I need your help, guys, please. If there's any way you can help me gain some more subscribers so I can monetize something, guys, please help me. This video was way more personal than it probably should have been. But yes, guys. This video is personal. Alright, guys. See you around.